Hello, my name's June Campbell-Davis. I'm a Cardiff-based dancer and choreographer. The piece you're about to see is called Sometimes We're Invisible, and I'll be performing this at the National Museum Wales, and it's in partnership with Artis Mundi, Late's Pitch Black. The music and soundscape was created by Fionn Campbell-Davis. The piece came together over a period of time. I started in November, and it wasn't until I was actually rehearsing the space that I was able to kind of unpack the ideas around slavery, around the paintings. In the past, I've worked with sometimes I've worked with companies where I've been wearing Victorian clothing, and I've often felt uncomfortable. When I looked at paintings, sometimes you'd see black characters and subjects, and there'd be no name, and I'd be thinking, who are they? And then I realised, well, there must have been black people in Britain around that time. So the piece is really looking at, we're here but we're invisible, and it's looking at slavery and the amount of money that had gone into, on the backs of black people. So it took quite a while devising the piece here. There was a lot of research, and I had to spend a bit of time trying to think, what will I put into this piece? And it kind of came together as soon as I was able to be in the space and just spend time here and just to work on short sections. I didn't really know how it was going to come together, but I just had little sections that I was working on. If it was to do with the costume itself, how I'd wear that, how I'd get into it. Also, I have an African print costume and how that made me feel. And a lot of the images were just in my head. So really it was just finding the space and just unpacking those ideas, exploring movement, using different tracks of music. And obviously when Fionn came along and she had given me the soundscape, that really opened up a lot of other areas for me to explore. Yes, and it's been a journey. It's been challenging working under lockdown as well, because there's a lot of research, and then there's so much to sift through, and then you have to decide, well, what can you say that's going to touch people, just make them a bit more aware, because it's not an easy subject matter. Not everyone wants to hear about it. It's something that's happened in the past, but it actually affects a lot of us even today, and slavery is still going on today, and how in a way that we're tainted by association with some of these things. So